Yo, what is going on, boys, and welcome back to the channel once again today, where we are going to be visiting one of the best decks in the game for dealing with the Dagger Duchess, and that is going to be Golem Beatdown. Now, you guys know, if you watched yesterday's video, which if you haven't, you should definitely check it out, top quality. Jokes aside though, if you watched yesterday's video, you will know that we were saying one of the best ways to deal with Dagger Duchess is what our opponent's doing right now, and it's just not crossing the bridge, not allowing the Dagger Duchess a chance to even do anything to your tower. And today we are showing the other option of dealing with it, and that is going to be just going in with a beatdown deck and not letting your opponent recover his shots. Now, I'll leave it up to you guys to say which one of these methods is better. But either way, they both absolutely destroy it, and we're hopefully going to be putting in some serious damage here against this Expo player. You know, we don't respect Expo players, even though I played it yesterday for that video. But let's just ignore that and pretend I didn't, because we have got some serious gameplay to do today, boys. We've got some games to win, and we are coming for the W's. Now, let's go in for the high IQ push. You know, the tank with the Night Witch behind. It doesn't get much bigger brain than this, boys, so you know we're coming forth to win today. Now, we are going to do some serious damage here. He's going to go for a rocket. That is so random. I'm actually going to barb the opposite lane. He shouldn't have any elixir. My golems and the bats are still alive. We might take both towers at once here. Let's send him the crying emoji. Don't get toxic us. We would get toxic back, my friend. And we're going to go in for the bomber. Is that... Oh, I thought we were about to take both towers there, honestly. We don't quite. But the bomber is going to do some work. The barbs are still going. And is that going to be both towers falling? Yes, it is. Let's hit him with the cry face, boys. What a perfect start to the video. Isn't this just great? So as you guys can see, you know, even ever against these Expo players, they can't handle it, they can't hang. This guy's going to be so useless now because he can't even put down his Expo really, because I can just place stuff on top of it, and that is wonderful to see. So I think that might be it for game number one. I feel like our friend Griodged, whatever his name is here, has gave up, and we can hop straight... Oh wait, hold on, maybe he hasn't. No, he definitely has. Yeah, and we can hop straight into game number two, boys. And yes, guys, we are back for game number two here against Modern Lag, and hopefully we can keep this streak going of absolutely decimating our opponent. And I'm just going to wait right now and see what he wants to do. You know, we're both taking elixir. I don't need to play anything. He's put down the skelly. He's got that first cycle going. And I don't know what to do. I panicked. Panic Night Witch. Yeah, don't Night Witch for the mortar, boys. That is not going to be a good mortar counter by any means. And you know, we'll just pretend it didn't happen. Let's just pretend we're restarting the game from here. Even though we're not, we'll just pretend it, because you know, sometimes you gotta let people off with things, boys. I'm not used to this deck, and neither are you guys, so, you know, it's a handy one here. Now, I'm actually going to go for the Fisherman. I know the Fisherman's a bit rogue here, but I'm going to go Fisherman, pull it in, and then I'm going to go for my Barbs on top. I know he's going to do a good bit of damage with his deflection and stuff, so it's going to make my life a little bit harder. But I think it'll be worthwhile, so yeah, we'll go for the Barbs now, and just kind of take that all down. Keep it nice and safe. And yeah, that'll be my tower. My tower is safe, and that is what matters the most, boys. So let's just go for the fireball here. Get that little bit of chip damage. Get that musketeer out of the way. We don't want to have to deal with that, boys. And I'm gonna have to go for a Night Witch again. And I went for really bad Night Witch this time. Oh no, that is not good, boys. That is really not good. Let's go Fisherman here and just hope that we can somehow get past this. And you know, this mortar will stop causing us so much issues. So another building for this game, not ideal, but we're going to run with it, and we're going to hope that we can keep this going into the late game. You know, we haven't showed him our win condition yet. I'm sure he can make, like, you know, 2 + 2 is 4. Assume we have Golem, but never assume that your opponent has IQ. That's one thing you need to learn, boys. What we're actually going to do here, though, is go for the bomber, and then I'm going to Golem right here at the bridge. Stop him from crossing, and then he might hit his ability. Yes, nice. He's going to waste his ability. He'll take one bomber shot, but one bomber shot is okay. And then we can go for a nice little fireball here. He messes up the golem or the mortar placement, so we're gonna get some pretty good damage going here. We're gonna go for the arrows as well. Take that all out. The monk is still going to be standing somehow, unfortunately enough. But one thing that's really nice about the fact that we did that push is the fact that he had to use his yeah, he had to use his Evo Mortar. Now, if you guys know, dealing with Evo Mortar is anything but fun. It's not what you want to be doing with your evening, boys. You know, if you're playing this game, dealing with mortar is not what you want to do. So, as long as we play this on defense, we're good. And let's go for our Phoenix back here. Now, what we can start doing is going in for another push here. We're going to go in for our Golem, and we're going to go with Night Witch here in behind first. And then we'll Golem in front last second. Hopefully we get it down. Nice, okay. I want to make sure we got that down so that the Musketeer would target that instead of Phoenix. But this, we're going to fall to that. Okay, okay. I did not think that that would lock on to the knight like that, or the bomber like that, but it did, and that's okay. Now we are going to get on tower here, and could we end the game right here, right now? No, that would be too good to be true. That would be a little too perfect for us. Let's go fisherman up high, try and pull this muskie before anything else gets on the field, and we're actually going to surround this with the barbs too, just while we're at it, and then we can go. We're going to go bomber here right now. So I'm not sure if that's locked on or not. I'm going to have to go for my arrows here, and my arrows are going to be really bad. Oh, that's really bad gameplay out of me. Oh, no. Right, it's on our bomber, though, and hopefully we can get it down before it gets another shot off. It's going to get one more off, but it's not going to be too bad. Our Night Witch should be able to take care of this, I hope. Okay, okay. We're going to need to get an aggressive push going here really, really soon. You know, let's just go in for the golem, and we might be able to get a good little lineup going in here with the bomber. Okay, he's going to go for that. I'm not sure if that was a good play from him or not, but he's gone for it. And we're going to pull. Oh, that's bad. That's a bad pull. That's a bad pull. That's a really, really bad pull. Okay, let's go for the fireball here to stop that, push it back a little bit. Then we go bomber. We go arrows. Come on, come on. No, it's not. Wait. It's not going to be, is it going to be enough? No, it's not going to be enough. Really close game though. And yes guys, we are back for game number 3 after a game that we lost simply due to my own mistakes. That was a game that was really, really in the bag for us. But I was just making a number of mistakes. And the same way I just did, why did I overcommit so much? Boys, do as I say, don't do as I do, okay? Don't do what I just did. Don't spend, like, what even was that? 3, 4, 7, 9 elixir. 9 elixir on defending a 5 elixir push. That's not going to work out. That's not how you win games. That's not how you climb leagues, okay? Let's just say I did that for educational purposes, to show you guys not what to do, because that makes me feel better for how bad it was. But yeah, you know, sometimes you make mistakes. It's okay, you know, we all make mistakes. Don't worry, don't worry. You can still win games. Just because you make one mistake at the start of a game does not mean the game's over. And hopefully we can prove that here by getting some nice plays going, getting some good value, and getting some wins going. You know, turning ourselves around. Maybe we can turn and get some positive trades. Wouldn't that just be wonderful against Mr. Kerr here from a questionable clan, but you know, we'll allow it. Feel free, Mr. Kerr, I don't doubt it. Okay, so what can we do here, boys? Let's just get aggressive with it, honestly. Let's go for our golem. What more will we do? Go for an 8 elixir card in the back in single elixir. How could he ever punish that? I don't see any way on earth, boys. So we'll just go for it. We're also going to back that up with the Night Witch, because the Night Witch is a crazy card at the minute. I don't even know how. It's like, it's just so good. It's so hard to deal with. Let's go for arrows here. Get rid of those bats as soon as we can. He's going to get a pretty good Tesla placement, to be fair to him. Let's go for our bomber here as well, actually. Get that cycle going and get it down as soon as possible. And nice, okay. So the Tesla should fall here. We're not going to get anything out of this push. Quite a large push, just falling on thin ice, but it's okay. I'm sure we can pull this back. So he's probably going to go in for his little wall breaker minor push now any tiny second now, and there it is. We're going to go in for Evo barbs. Hopefully, should take out those wall breakers. No damage taken, I would hope. Very good. It was a little too close, to be honest, for Evo barbarians, but you know, we'll allow it. We'll allow it. So let's go for a golem here. Excuse me, boys. I didn't mean to cough and ruin your guys' day like that. Okay, they're really bad bats out of him. He really did not need to go with them, and my Phoenix will just take those out. Pretty lickety split. Let's go for the fisherman here. I was kind of hoping that the fisherman would lock on. Nice, and it will. Then we can go for this. We'll go for our barbs around his knights. I was trying to get something going with that. Going for the fireball onto. Going for the fireball onto the Tesla. I was kind of hoping to get it down and maybe get something going, but we're not going to quite. Hopefully we can get this barb on the left tower. You know, that'll be something for us. Let's go for the Phoenix here. We'll go for the fisherman. I don't really know what else to do. He's going to get a lot of damage off on us there, boys. Not going to be ideal at all. But we can go for our golem here, right in front, and then we actually can back up our golem with the Evo bomber if needs be. But he's going to get a good Tesla going, so we just kind of need to outcycle this Tesla, and that's going to be very, very difficult. No one's ever said anything about outcycling ever playing a golem deck, but that's what we're going to have to do some way or another, because the Tesla is causing us kind of issues. So let's go for our Evo bomber here. He's probably going to poison that, so that's probably a bit of a bad play out of us, but we'll go for our barbs and opposite lane, try and force something out of him. He is going to have the hard counter with the what's called the Royal Delivery. Royal Delivery is such an underrated card, by the way. I never know how to deal with it. But we're going to go for the golem at the bridge here now. Let's go for Let's go for nothing at the minute. We'll go for a Night Witch on top of the miner. He's gonna mess up his placement. Okay, we need to punish this. If we don't, we lose the game right here. So let's go arrows. Arrow's gonna clean up. Arrow's gonna save the game for us maybe. Oh, one mistake is gonna cost him the game by the looks of it, because I don't think he can defend that. They'll just do too much damage, and that will be really. Did I miss that fireball? Okay, no I didn't. I think I'm not even sure. But we just need to cycle around, get our arrows going again, and that is going to be GG. And as I said, boys, never give up, because you can always pull it back, luck or not. And yes, guys, this is a deck that we did run for today's video, and as you can see, my levels are low. That's why I had to play this game in a challenge. Unfortunately, it is the way it is whenever you're free to play. I'm trying to make these videos. I want to make the best decks for you guys, so I can't always play on ladder, but I try to whenever I can. So if that's going to stop you hitting that sub button, don't let it. I will bring back them, and do hit that sub button if you did enjoy, boys. But yeah, as you can see, this deck is really, really powerful. You know, I made some misplays in there. We still pulled through with 2 wins. Do not let my misplays and me being bad at Golem put you off. The fact that I am so bad at Golem and still pull off wins should prove to you guys this deck is wonderful. And if you're looking for one, if you're looking for a new Golem deck or a new beatdown deck of any kind, try this out, you will not regret it. And anyways, boys, I will see you all tomorrow for a brand new video. Do be sure to like and hit that subscribe if you did enjoy. And see you tomorrow, boys. Peace out.